Okay, I am back with another do-it-yourself video, and today I'm doing my, dagnabbit, I forgot what the hell it's called. That's in Spanish. Bear with me for a second. Something to do with, it's a purge valve. There you go. It's a purge valve. Check engine light comes on, saying that either you need to tighten your fuel cap or it gives you some other options, but I guess purge valve is like the main one if it's not like the fuel cap. So it took me a while to find it because the diagram that I was using didn't have a very good picture as far as what the heck I was looking at. So I just came in here and just went ahead and took off this air top. So I got my top sitting over here. Basically take that off of here. You're gonna loosen this bolt back here first. Sorry. Loosen this back here first so you can pull this off the side, pull that out, and then hit these three things over here if you don't know how to take this off, and then this top will come off. There's like this part here and this part here. So hopefully if you already know how to do that, good. And then here it actually is this part right here. So I'm gonna read off some of the instructions here, and hopefully I won't have to do too much editing once I'm done with this video. There it goes. Disconnect the electrical connector from evaporator purge solenoid. So it looks like it's going to be this top connector right here. And I'm not quite sure. Okay, so push out that red piece, it looks like, and then squeeze down this part right here. Oh, awesome, I did it. Okay, and then it looks like we're going to disconnect some hoses, which is the number 2 on this diagram. So move that out of the way, and then kind of get frustrated at it. Okay, this might take me a minute. I'm gonna grab a hook and a blunt instrument to try to get that hose off, and then I'll be back. Okay, so it looks like this might be the tool to use if you're having a tough time, or if you have something else that you like to use for hoses, that's fine. Sometimes this one works for me when I've worked on other hoses around my engine. So this, I just got in here and just started going back and forth, trying to lift this up out of here and get it separated. So hopefully I haven't torn it up too much on the inside. Ooh, that's probably going to come back to bite me in the butt. Okay, so once that's completed, I think there is a bolt in that bottom connection part that we're going to have to work on yet. So we're going to remove the quick connect fuel tank hose, which is that bottom hose right there. And so this might, because I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to be done. I see an internal blue part. I think I'm supposed to squeeze and then push down the black part. Okay, that's what it looks like. So squeeze the blue part. See? Very handy. I like this. Oh, you got me some water, baby? Thank you. At least I don't think I broke anything. All right, just put it right there. Thank you, baby. And now we're gonna remove the nut. And that is number 3. This nut right here. So I'm gonna need, it doesn't tell me which millimeter. I'm going to guess, what, 11? Let's see. No, not 11. Probably 10 or 9. And since my 10 is missing at the moment, I'll try 9. And it would be the 10. So let me go find my 10 and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's try this one and see what happens. Yep. So this is it. Twist it off my finger. It doesn't like me by finger. And since I'm not fancy with the editing tricks, I'm gonna cut and then come back. Okay, we're finally making some progress here. Please don't drop the nut. Please don't drop the nut. Please don't drop the nut. I'm like notorious for dropping nuts. All right, and voila. So here is the old part. And let's go get the new part because I don't know if I have the, you know what, I think I do have to attach this. Hold on one second. And I'll show you what we're looking at. So this is the new part. So looks like we're gonna have to take this bracket thing off and put it on the new part. So just so you know what this looks like. So there's old part. Bye-bye old part. Here's the new part. Hopefully I'm still in focus. Voila. And so now we're just kind of gonna go backwards now. What the hell did I just do with that nut? Holy crap. Well, at least I didn't drop it this time. Ah, there you are. Okay, so don't lose your nut. Stick this back over here. And see, there's the nut. And put that back on, and then we're just gonna go in reverse order. So hopefully that helps a little bit because I was looking at some videos and for some reason I can never find 2012 Town and Country like specifics. And I believe mine's a touring. These have just got ridiculous. Because I can't even figure out where that information is. Ooh, where'd those little blue pieces go? Okay, so I think we also have to take this off of this because I don't have it on my new one. And it looks like it belongs more to the connector than it does to this part. So very carefully, without breaking anything, you want to shimmy that off of there. Because everybody else from the videos that I were watching had theirs next to the alternator, and some had videos where you could remove it without removing the alternator, and some said you had to go get a tool to remove the alternator. But anyways, I'm gonna take this part off, stick it at the bottom of the other one, and stick it in that connector. Hopefully you can kind of see. Let me take this off of here. So that connector right there, you want that blue piece on that bottom, your new piece, so that way it sticks in that connector. And then you're gonna put that hose back. Please don't forget to do that because I just realized I forgot to connect the hose somewhere else earlier today. And your connector right here. So 3 connectors, bottom, middle, top, and then you're all set. Oh, and then tighten the bolt. Let me check to see if there's a torque for the bolt. For those of you who like torques, where's my installation? And if you want to know, oh crap, I got to sign back in. If you want to know the instructions that I'm using, I got a subscription for ChiltonDIY.com, and it's okay. It's just I've noticed a lot of small differences between my car and their instructions. So sometimes you just have to play around with it a little bit. And if you hold on one second, I will have okay, so and you know what, and I didn't realize this last time either. If you have something that torques nuts, because I don't have oh, I guess you could use a socket, duh. Okay, so use a socket, torque it down to 90 inch-pounds or 10 Nm. I still don't know what the Nm means, but that's your number if that's what you reference. So there you go, 90 inch-pounds, 10 Nm. That seems like a lot for such a tiny bolt or a little nut. So there you go, that's what it is. All right, you guys have fun. Hopefully this helps. Bye. Okay, real quick, if you don't get a good click on this bottom piece right here, really simple how to take out the bottom half of this is you see this right here. You'll have this nut, I think was a 13 millimeter. Yeah, and it goes on top of this. So this will be sitting right there. Take that nut off, pop this off, and then you're just gonna pull it up and out, kind of wiggle it around and get this off of here. Oh, and this quick connector right there, whatever that's called. Pull that out off of that, and that whole piece, you move it around and then pulls all the way out, just so you can get to this connect. If you need to get to this connector or check any of the hoses down here, that's how you would do that. Make sure the connector is good. And of course, if you ever watch my other video, here is your, is this my right? Yeah, your right motor mount down there. She's still looking pretty. So I do have another video on that if you haven't seen that yet. All right, if you leave any questions, I might be able to get to them. It does not give me the best, I guess, notifications if you leave me a message. Other than that, have fun.